Now, just to be clear, I didn't think I was gonna be able to make it up that. I was gonna use that as a man line and be like, I can park on it, hard park, and make it look like I went up it. I went up it twice and back down. Like, there's no turnaround spot up there. It's just woods. That's pretty awesome. Welcome to a beautiful weekend out in southern Arkansas, and welcome to One Word. So I figured I'm gonna start spicing One Word up a little bit more, because I know they're not my most popular videos, but I figured if I added a little bit of action to it, I can get a little more hits. But anyway, for the clickbait, there's the wagon. I came out to this most sacred land to do a One Word, because I hadn't been out here in a while, and it's a really nice day out. I know this is coming out on Friday, but if you are following my Facebook page, you saw me post that. I'm gonna switch over some stuff. I'm gonna reschedule some stuff, and I think it's gonna be for the best. That way, I can take my times on One Word, and I don't rush them on Thursdays and Wednesdays, so I'm gonna change that up, and you'll see these on Friday instead of the normal Thursday night. So on Thursday nights, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna do a live stream on Thursday nights, and it'll be an hour long live stream. Some of my other live streams have gone 2-3 hours, but I want to try to cut it off. That way, it's not too long, it's not too short. It'll still get some hits, and it'll bring in some new viewers, because when you do a live stream, YouTube treats that a little bit differently, and it actually will put you in some feeds, and it'll put you in some suggested videos as watch this live stream. So maybe that'll bring in some more people to watch, because the channel growth has been kind of slow lately, and I attribute that to a few things. Work's been a little crazy. Getting the Fiesta, a lot of people were kind of turned off about that because I got rid of the S2000, and I really hadn't done a lot of wagon content. And race season, it's a whole different breed from like winter time when I had plenty of time to work on cars and work on stuff. So be expecting a lot more of that. So today's One Word's adaptability, and it was actually suggested by my buddy Jeff. I'm gonna start taking some suggestions for One Word, because you know, I've done a lot that I know, but there's dozens out there that I could do or I'd be willing to take on. So if you got a suggestion, leave it below. But adaptability is a huge part of today's life. If it's within technology, it's within our life, our personal life, and our work life. A really great example about that is breaking out of your comfort zone and taking that risk. You know, for the longest time, I got typecast as a Honda guy only, and that was true. I mean, I kind of lent myself to, yeah, I'm only gonna get a Honda, I'm only gonna do this. Well, I stepped out of my comfort zone and I got a Ford. And in order to chase the dream that I wanted, rally, the Fiesta was really the best choice for me out of the two. And I know that kind of rubs some people wrong, but that's the perfect example of adaptability. Ford had the product, Ford had all the rally experience, and it was where I needed to go with the project. And the S2000 wasn't going to get me any closer to my life dream. Staying adaptive is just, it's critical nowadays. The way technology moves, the way life moves, the way things have changed in at least the last 8 years. 8 years ago, very few people had a smartphone. Very few people had access to the internet always in their pocket. Nowadays, in 2018, every single person, almost every child, has a smartphone of some sort in their pocket. In order to keep up with all the other people, and in order to keep up with the way the world works and access to information, you have to be adaptive and you have to grow up to that. You can't stay in the old school mentality of, well, I'll never get a smartphone or I'll never do that. That almost isn't an option anymore. Like, that's such an old idea to have, is, well, I'm never gonna get a smartphone, I'm never gonna text, I'm never gonna do this. You're just hurting yourself doing that. You're hurting yourself by staying in the past. I hear people nowadays that are car guys that say, you know, well, computers are cool and all, but I'm just not a computer guy. That's not an option anymore. You can't just not be a computer guy and be successful in this world. This world's all about being adaptive, and that's one of the first things you gotta learn, is technology rules the world right now. And if you're not on top of technology, if you're not on top of all that, if you're hurting yourself. And in career paths, being adaptive is a huge part of being in a career. In the 1990s and the 1980s, career paths in college, it was all about, you're gonna be a lawyer, you're gonna be a doctor, you're gonna be an accountant, you're gonna do something that typecast you into that one role for the rest of your life, and that's all you're ever gonna be good for, and that's what you're gonna spend your 4 years in school for. But nowadays, you have to be adaptive. You have to be able to just switch jobs. The way the job market and the way the economy goes, you have to be able to be very, very versatile. I don't want to say that's why I picked engineering, but I feel like being an engineer allows me to be kind of what I want to be able to do. I feel like since I have a basic knowledge of how everything works, I have the tools that make me very useful to anybody in a workforce. Anybody would like to hire me just because of my extensive knowledge on the basic breakdown of how mechanical design works, how systems work, how fluid works, how heat transfer works. I think that lends me to a lot of different jobs instead of just being behind a desk and being good at counting numbers all day. There's other disciplines out there, but I use engineering because that's one that I know pretty well. Another huge part of adaptability is being brave. I know it may not seem that brave to sit here and talk in front of a camera and upload to YouTube, but this is the most vulnerable I've ever been. I've never been able to put myself out there and expose myself to umpteen amount of people and say, you know, this is me, I hope somebody likes it and maybe I'll get a subscriber or two. This is very, very, very much of a risk to me to go out there and put myself out every week since the beginning of the year and say that, you know, this is me, this is my car, this is everything, this is my life. I hope someone enjoys it and hope it's interesting for somebody. It took a lot of guts. I don't want to boast or sound like that, but this isn't easy. You can pick up a camera and you can try to talk to it and try to make it entertaining for a bunch of people. At the end of the day, it's not easy. Some people have tried it, and they'll tell you it isn't easy. So be brave. Do something it's way out of your comfort zone. Do something that scares you. Do something that makes you think, I don't know if I can do that. I bet you can. Because you would have asked me a year ago, 2 years ago, if I'd be doing this, talking to a camera, bullshitting about adaptability. I bet you I would say I wouldn't. I don't know. I've always been good with people, but I've never been a public speaker or someone who puts myself out there, because there's a lot about this that's uncomfortable, but at the same time, it's fun. It's a blast. I enjoy it because this is my way to talk to my community and talk to all my car friends, living so far away from them all. So my challenge this week to everybody is do something that is a little scary, a little out of your element, something that is a risk, something that makes you feel brave. Is like, well, normally I wouldn't do that, but this time I'm gonna do it. Another part about adaptability and being typecast into a situation, I feel like that's a big problem with society nowadays, is you get typecast really easy. You give an opinion and all of a sudden, well, that's what you are. You're either this affiliation or this affiliation or some other affiliation, some third party. And I don't like that at all, because that typecasts you into something. That means you're not flexible. It means you're thinking one way for the rest of your life, and that's how you're gonna be. If you're a free thinker, you have your own set of thoughts and beliefs, and that's what's beautiful about life. That's what's beautiful about being alive, is I get to be myself. I'm the only me in the world, and that's how I want to be. I share a lot of beliefs with some people, but that doesn't mean I believe everything they do. Be adaptable, be smart, be brave. Get out there and do something that's scary to you, but be flexible. A good way to be adaptive and make it in this world today is be humble, be nice, be respectable, be energetic. Don't go in there stoved up, don't go in there nervous, don't go in with a bad attitude or a predisposition if something's gonna be bad before it even is. Go in there with a happy-go-lucky attitude no matter what. That's helped me out tremendously in life, is just being a good, happy person. People respect that, people like to talk to you, people like to help you out at that point. I know it's not always easy, and it's not always easy to put on a face and go out there and cheer up the world, but you can do it, you can push through it. Everybody's going through their own struggle, so that's this week's one word. If you guys like this format, let me know, because I like going out on location. I get to go mess around the wagon a little bit. If you haven't seen this location before, I don't know, why are you here? You haven't watched my other videos yet? Watch the video. It's not this corner, but it's in this corner, right? Yeah, I think it's this corner. So I'll put a link up there where the last video from here was. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go tool around the wagon a little bit more, grab some fun, and be adapted, be brave. I really do want to stress being brave, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for being a little bit brave and probably a little bit stupid too. So thanks you guys for watching. Thank you all for all the support, and I got a lot of work coming up this weekend, so stay tuned. Peace. Till next time, peace.